Jerry Jr.
Rashawn Leverett.
Rashid.
No,
Malik.
Rashawn.
And
a few others. Go ahead.
Kaya and
we'll just let us name them all. James.
And James.
Kevin. Kevin, do your regular intro.
Anyway, we have some birthdays. We have yesterday was Jonathan Carlisle, Nathan Appleby, and Alec Ford. Today is Kelly Barr Harris. Keg Yenny, she's a supervisor at Villa Serenity. Susan Hill from Spirit Song Massage Therapy. Janet Weeks, Kathy Mangrich, Marcus Pierno, and Joe Van E. Tomorrow is Case Smith, dog groomer Bubbles to Bose, and Kevin Z's, the co-director at It's Our Economy. Thursday is Hobbs Zeman, co-host of Bruce and Hobbs, and Western Vegan Winterwolf. Marlena's cooking workshop creator, Kevin Nelson McPherson, Browns Mills, and Rose Powhatan. My mom's going to do announcements.
You want me to do that right now?
Yes.
All right. A few announcements. The Sea Shepherd Conservation Society is having another Coney Island Beach cleanup next Saturday from 1 to 3. And you can talk to Dana R. about that. Cinnamon Snail today is parked at Red Bank Farmers Market. I'm not sure of the hours. You can go to their Facebook page or Twitter or website for the Cinnamon Snail. Animal Activists of Philly is starting next Thursday their protest of the Universal Circus at the Mann Music Center in Philly. That's running from October 31st to November 17th from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. And Fawn, F-A-U-N, that's a group that has Adopt, Don't Shop demos. They're going to be in front of the Breeders Association of America in Brick, New Jersey, Saturday, November 2nd from 12 to 3 p.m. And in Middletown, New Jersey on November 16th from 12 to 3. Back to Kevin.
Okay, well, seems like we only have Jerry left in the room, so I guess we'll start with him. What's it like to be homeschooled?
It's pretty boring. It's just the same people every day, but you get the work done. It's still the same work. There's nothing really different about it.
Well, do you still get, is it like all the classes that you would get at public school? Like, how is there like a recess sort of session?
No, we just start around 7, maybe 8, and at 12. We only get one subject or maybe 2.
Okay, well, we have Malik back in the room, so do you like being homeschooled?
I can't say yes, but I want to go to public school. So I would say yeah. I like homeschool.
Has your mom told you when you can start going to public school?
Yeah, she did. She said maybe the next checkpoint, which is in November, early November. So yeah.
Yeah, we're going to LNA 4. LNA 4.
That's the school that I'm in now.
You got somebody else behind you. You want to ask him?
Oh, yeah. What's it like being homeschooled?
Do you want to
Give
talk?
your opinion. Do you want to do a show or no?
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 You're not talking. All right, come on back.
Anyway.
Hold on. You want to talk to him?
Do you want to go on?
Okay.
Go ahead. You
Okay.
can stand up or
what was
sit
it like
and
being
sit.
homeschooled?
Well, for me, I began my homeschooling when I was a freshman in high school.
What a course.
So, for me, I didn't really have that good of an experience. because I actually wanted to go to high school. But as it turned out, homeschooling really wasn't so bad. It really depends on the attitude that you have. You know, if you have the attitude that you want to get your schoolwork done, that way you can go do things and you will get your schoolwork done, because all the kids got out of school at 3 o'clock. So you wanted to do all your work by 3 o'clock. That way you can go outside. And you still had a social life. You still made friends. You can still do sports at certain schools, things like that. You know, there are ways to be socially active and still be homeschooled. The good benefits of homeschool: you got home cooked meals. You can go to the bathroom whenever you want. You don't have to worry about anybody being on your back all the time. The bad thing about homeschooling is when you eat, you gotta clean those dishes.
That's fun.
When the baby cries, you gotta go get her. When something happens, it happens. You know, and you also gotta get accustomed to being by yourself. If you can learn to be by yourself and do your schoolwork by yourself, you'll be fine. But it was difficult for me because I was just coming out of a public school system. So I'm used to teachers and loud noises and trying to concentrate, whereas I'm in a zone all by myself and it's quiet, you know. So it takes a lot. It can be mentally stressful, but it can be mentally beneficial for you. Homeschooling is a lot better because you can take a nap, you can rest your brain, you know, you can be more comfortable in your own skin, not worried about what someone's saying or worried about having to get to this class and that class. Everything you need is right there, so that way you can focus even more. A lot of homeschooling systems only use 4 hours. 4 hours a day for school, and that's really all you need on a certain subject. You know, let the time go by, probably brush up on it again for another 2 hours, and that's the end of your day. So it's a lot.
Yeah, I'm in 7th grade now, and I'm having some trouble trying to get from class to class because they only allow you like 2 minutes, and I have to stop at my locker to get certain things before each class, so it's hard. But Spanish, I would think, is the one that's hardest, because from math I have to go back to my locker, which is like all the way at the other end of the hallway. Then from there I have to go to the other side of the school just so I can get to Spanish, and I have to do all of that in like 2 minutes.
Just talking about science class. Dissection and stuff.
Oh yeah, in science they're gonna have us do dissections and all that. They said it was gonna be earthworm and a frog. I think they said a squid.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird. So what sort of stuff does your mom like teach you?
Teaches everything from history to science to math, English. My favorite has to be science. That's what I'm basically good at. And Malik, he's the best at math here, just off the top. 5 times 54 is like that. My sister, she's the best at reading. And yeah.
Yeah, like Jerry said, she does everything. And then sometimes we'll have art projects. Like we'll go and sometimes like in the spring, like when it just starts snowing in the spring, we'll go outside. We'll go help her with the garden, and she'll teach us some stuff about gardening, how stuff works, how stuff grows. And that sometimes have to be our projects.
You grow your own food?
And then after that, when we do that, she'll make us write like 3 essays, and then we would have to just script all what we did outside that one day, and then she would proofread it, and then we had to rewrite it, and then she would grade it.
Do you think public school is going to be harder?
Definitely. Like, I don't even go to public school, but my dad, he told us exactly what we're gonna do, and I'm just like, whoa. I have to take a nap like twice a day when I'm at home. But yeah, I just can't wait. It's a challenge, and I like a challenge.
What are you worried about when you go to public school?
Probably stress. I don't get well under pressure. start to get sweaty. My hands cramp up. I have bad wrists, so when I write, they just fail on me.
I forget, how old are you?
I'm 13.
Okay, so you'd be a grade higher than me. I was
8th
gonna say,
grade.
yeah, depending on what classes they put in. Okay, would you be starting this year or next year?
This year.
Okay, so you'd be going to the same school as me. I could help you. I mean, there's not much free time, but if you like get a pass, they have the library's usually open during lunch, so if you could like get a pass and all that. But the stress isn't that bad. It all comes down to you got to find what social group you fit into. You got to figure out, okay, do I fit in with the cool guys that don't really do much other than just talk and all that, or do I fit into the ones that are smart that act like actual people and try to make themselves all fake like that? But once you find out who you fit in with, it's a lot easier because then they're gonna help you out. If you get put into honors classes, you're gonna have people that are willing to help you.
Definitely not going into
You never know.
honors.
Well, you said you're good at science. They might put you in honors life science. I've got that. It's kind of easy so far, but they haven't started the hard work.
What about the cafeteria?
Oh, the cafeteria is huge. In some public schools, they've got the food's pretty bad. I mean, they've got like barbecue chicken. It looks like
That's why
it looks like roadkill, honestly.
That's why my mom teaches us how to cook. Like this week for school, all we're doing is cooking classes, and then we're writing a report on it. What I'm supposed to be cooking: stir-fried rice with tofu, broccoli, and onions with mushrooms, and then we might be doing. We're gonna do spaghetti, and then Thai food.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna before I go to school, I'm packing me a lunch, so you don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, my sister Kaya, she every day.
Let you move over a little bit and talk to you about school.
Oh, so what's
Name?
like? What's your name?
My name is Kaya.
Okay. How was the transition phase from going from homeschool to public school?
That phase was shocking because coming from homeschool, you get up, you get yourself ready, dressed. It wasn't okay, by 6:35, I have to be out the door or I'm going to miss the bus. It was none of that. There was no, okay, I have to pack this, I have to make sure this is done. It was your schoolwork, your day, your lunch. You know, it was no stress, no worries. School, it was shocking because it was grades, it was teachers, it was annoying kids, it was kids that were just so rude, it was teachers that are really rude. Like, you come from a loving household to a way different world. It was really crazy. But once you got to that transition and you got along with it, you got, used to it, it was awesome.
Oh, what do they make you do in science class? And like, how do other people react when you like take your food out of your lunch?
In science class or in
Both.
Science, with both.
Both. It's like, wow, what are you eating? Like, when I've had my lunch, I have a lunchbox, and I have guacamole dips, I have hummus, I have big carrots, I have grapefruit cups, I have a salad with salad dressing and all my toppings. I have breakfast nutrition bars, I have vitamin waters, teas. I have a coffee cup with me every morning. So it's like, why do you have so much? Why are you eating all this stuff? I'm like, well, I'm a vegetarian. Excuse me. I'm a vegan. So then things don't stick to my stomach. Like, if you were to eat a steak and you would be full for the next 4 hours. Every 2-3 hours, I'm munching on something, eating something. So, like, when people see it, they're like, why are you eating that? I'm like, because I'm a vegan. It's nutritious. It's better for you. Like, I don't have health problems like you have. You know what I mean? I get sick maybe once a year. And that's during flu season because of the pollen and all that other stuff. And that's about it.
Have you ever, like, how often do you think you have the question, where do you get your protein?
Every other day. Like, literally every other day. What is your nutrition value? You're not eating meat, so where is it coming from? I eat soybeans, I eat nuts. I have a trail mix with me almost every other day. So I get my nutrition value. I get every vitamin all the proteins, all that good stuff. So.
Well, people they say they get their protein from meat, but where is the meat that they're getting their protein theirs from? All they're eating is grass. Look at how strong a cow is, and all they eat is grass and grain if it's fed to them. So when you think about it, if you just take out the cow, which is basically just like the middleman, you're skipping over the chance of getting cancer and all that. You're just going straight to what they're eating because they're stronger than we are.
Were you able to get anyone to go vegan at school?
Oh yeah, have you gotten anyone vegan at your school?
A lot. My freshman year, I had a lot of upperclassmen classes because I'm in this medical academy, and like this one girl just came up to me randomly, like, what do you eat? What do you make every day? Because it looks really good and I want to go vegan. And one day I just decided, I'll have a party. We'll have a party in Mr. Party's class, and I'll bring food, you guys just bring the utensils and all that. And so my mom brought the food up, and I didn't think the entire class was going to actually try it, but they did. And they loved it. And like 4 out of the 20 people that were in that class went vegan like within the next 3 months. And they loved it. And to this day, people come up to me like, oh my gosh, when are you making those green beans? When are you making that tofu again? Because I really, really love it. And like, can I get the recipe? Like, they were all calling my mom while we were in class the next day for ingredients and the recipe to all the stuff that she wrote up there. So, a lot of people.
I've got this one girl in my homeroom. I think she said she's vegan with either her dad or her mom, and vegetarian with the other parent. And then I've got this other kid in my class who said he wants to try going vegan for 30 days. And I've told him that, well, the transition, if you do something, if you like it and you do it long enough, if you try to go back, your body's gonna react, and you're probably gonna get sick a lot when you try to eat. Because like, when I was starting to first go vegan, a couple months after, I had accidentally eaten something with milk in it, and I had been sick for like the next day. And it was just because my body hadn't been used to stuff like that. And it's just it's building up an immunity. The longer that you go without it, it builds immunity. So when you try to like, say you eat vegetables for like a year and you don't have anything, and then you go and you try to eat like a steak, you're gonna be sick for days. Because it's not what your body's used to. But
what about groups in school? You start a club at school or something?
What's that?
Did you want to try to start a club at school?
Have you tried starting like clubs at school?
I mean, I haven't started a club, but my cafeteria, like the lunch at my school, it's diverse enough, and I've told them ways to better kids with them not knowing, but still have them more healthy. Like now they have vegetarian baked beans, they have brown rice instead of white rice, they have sweet potato fries instead of the little tater tots. You know, so they take my advice and they give it to me. Like now we have a salad bar. Pemberton never had a salad bar. Like
what school?
Huh?
Which school?
Pemberton.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and they have veggie wraps. They have hummus with baby carrots, and they're really, and they're always excited to tell me, oh Kai, guess what we have today? And I'm like, what? And so you know, they always. And people always come up to me and ask me, you know, what's ways that I can better my health, especially athletes, a lot of athletes. And the fact that I want to go into sports medicine and stuff like that, they ask me a lot of questions, so yeah.
That's cool.
Okay,
you still got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Keep going. Go ahead.
What?
Sport?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, I do this karate called jiu-jitsu, and it's basically like Brazilian martial arts, ground fighting. And what he wants to teach you is, everybody knows how to fight standing up, but what happens when you get down? You're supposed to just take a hit? No. We fight from standing up and down, but we mostly want to get you to the ground. So, it's like wrestling, but with fighting moves. I know 7-year-olds that can break your arm. I know 7-year-olds that can break your arm. And mine too.
But you wouldn't do that to an animal, right?
Huh?
You wouldn't do that to an animal.
Never.
Because they can't fight for themselves, right? Okay.
Some can.
Well, yeah. Do you have a favorite meal? Favorite meals?
Yeah.
What are your favorite meals?
Eating. That's my favorite meal. My favorite meal will have to be lasagna. I wanna learn how to cook that.
It takes a long time. And wait, what was the topic again?
Favorite meals?
Oh, meal. My favorite meal has to be waffles and pancakes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, waffles and pancakes.
Wait, behind you, Kevin. Ask him.
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah, go ahead. Just tell me favorite meal. It's all right.
Just say your favorite meal. That's it.
What do you love to eat?
What about your mouth?
Hold it up. Keep it going, Kevin.
What do you like the most? What has your mom cooked you that you liked the most, or that you had like 4 servings of in one meal?
Soybeans.
That's it?
That's it?
Like, explain to them edamame beans.
Okay.
Like,
what do you mean?
there's a difference between regular soybeans and them.
Yeah. I don't even know.
They're not the ones who make milk out of.
There's sometimes people confuse edamame beans and soybeans. They're the same. They're both soy related, but soybeans are used to make like silk, milk, and stuff like that here.
Well, for people that don't know, there is a difference in different grades of soybeans. There's a commercial grade that they use for animal feed that gets ground up into a powder or flour, and there's also consumer grade soybeans that are for human consumption that are easier to digest. They have less chemicals in them. You can buy non-GMO, genetically modified organism soybeans, and organic ones, so you can make your own milk at home. And then there's edamame beans that are grown like in the same way like peas, and you can cook them. Actually, yeah, we have some here. You can eat them seasoned from the peel, or just freely, and just like you would eat a bowl of peas with butter or whatever. There you go.
Oh yeah, they made us what are they?
They're edamames.
Edamame beans.
In the shell.
They're really good in the shell with seasonings on them and all that. It's really good. Spicy, but it's good.
What's your favorite meal?
Oh, out of anything?
Well, talk to them. They can't hear me.
I've slept over here once, and for breakfast, their mom made us. It was like steak with.
No, it was broccoli.
Yeah, it was like steamed broccoli.
Broccoli, tofu.
And like
grits,
tofu.
Grits with gravy on top of it.
Was it tofu? I thought it was like a veggie meat.
No, it was tofu.
Okay, with tofu
like
chunks
grilled?
and grits.
No,
and it was brown gravy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She makes good gravy.
My mom keeps bugging me to tell her to make white gravy.
For the biscuits, yeah.
Better.
Over the biscuits?
Yeah, you gotta have white gravy.
But it was good. But I think that my favorite meal would. I don't think I have a favorite meal.
Pizza?
Maybe the chicken nuggets from Via Roma.
Yeah, Via Roma and Tom's River.
They're really good. And
Give them
River.
a plug.
Yeah. What's yours?
Oh, I don't know if I have a favorite meal. Usually if I go to a diner, the fallback is eggplant parm, as long as there's no egg under the breading and without the parm, obviously. Except Via Roma. They make a fantastic vegan eggplant and, the stromboli with Daiya cheese. If you're interested in non-dairy cheese, non-soy.
Except for the artichoke.
That's DAIYA, and their website is daiyafoods.com. You having fun eating them?
What? Yeah, the soybeans. Really good.
Oh, just totally blew this. You got.
Anyway.
You got 5 minutes, and
okay,
we already did
announcements.
No, we did everything. You want me to redo them?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Gonna redo a few announcements. Cinnamon Snail is parked at Red Bank Farmers Market today, and there's animal activists of Philly are starting their Universal Circus protests at the Mann Music Center in Philly from October 31st to November 17th from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. And that's, you can look for Marianne Bessie there. Big shout out to her. We love Marianne. Sea Shepherd Conservation Society is doing another Coney Island beach cleanup from 1 to 3 today. and Fawn. There's a group Fawn, F-A-U-N. You can look them up on Facebook and on the internet. They have demos titled Adopt, Don't Shop, and they're doing a demo at the Breeders Association of America in Brick, New Jersey, Saturday, November 2nd from 12 to 3, and Middletown